everyone, I'm Azaria, and this is my little sister Asia.
Hi guys, it's good to be back.
My sister is here with me today because we're going to be doing a little couples question game.
Yep.
So how this is going to work is we each have 5 questions to ask each other's significant other. We'll start by asking each other the questions and giving our answers and predicting what we think our significant other is going to say.
Who do you think is gonna do better?
I think that Jamie is going to do better for sure. He's a very good listener and pays attention a lot to what you have to say.
I feel like I made the questions a little hard, but I think that was the point.
I mean, they're not like super hard.
One of them might be though.
So me and her are going to do our questions in private, and then we'll bring the guys in. She's going to ask Jacob the questions, and I'm going to ask Jamie the questions. My first question is, describe Asia's dream wedding. The scenery, the dress, the food, etc.
My dream wedding would be a beach wedding. For my food, we talked about having canes because at the time I was obsessed with canes. It might be mixed up now, but we'll just say canes. Scenery would probably just be like white, beachy theme. And then instead of like it being like you may kiss the bride, whatever, I feel like we just like run into the ocean.
That's cute. That's like such a unique idea.
Yeah.
What do you think Jamie's going to answer?
I think he's gonna say everything minus the running into the water because I don't really think he remembers me saying that. I feel like he'll say the canes, and I feel like he'll say the beach, and that's it. So hopefully that's 2 things. What is your favorite still on screen Grey's Anatomy character?
Still on screen? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a good question. Holy crap. I don't even know. We're on season 14 of Grey's Anatomy. It's gonna be basic. Dr. Bailey or April Kepner.
Oh, April's good too.
Yeah, I kind of love
She definitely
April.
had the best development in my opinion.
For sure. And I think that Jacob's gonna say that it's Meredith Grey.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think Asia could be stuck on an island with nothing but natural resources to survive and or escape? And explain your answer.
I feel like I could. I feel like I have survival skills. I haven't been put to use yet, but I can improvise good. Like take what's around me. Kind of like with a room, you know, like decorating a room or something. You know, you take what you have and you make it your own. I feel like I can do that.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. What do you think Jamie's gonna say?
I feel like he's gonna say no.
That's crazy.
Question number 2. What is your favorite physical trait about yourself?
My favorite physical trait? Definitely my hair. 100%. Best feature about me because it has so many unique characteristics, own unique way. I honestly think Jacob will say the same thing. I think he'll say my hair. My hair or my eyes, something like that.
Yeah.
Question number 3 is, what is Asia's favorite childhood memory and why is it so memorable for her?
My favorite childhood memory probably be that one birthday I had where we just like cooked all the cheese breadsticks and we had the girls over.
Why is it so memorable for you?
It was just a very good birthday, I would say. It was the first birthday, the first birthday after everything had happened with the whole
Situation.
yeah. So definitely nice, and just being there with the people I cared about because I wasn't really big on birthday parties. So
Yeah. What do you think Jamie's gonna say?
I feel like he's gonna say something about school, probably like the baby chicks, like I was telling about me having like baby chicks in 1st grade.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll bring something like that up. What is your "If I Hear It, I'm Going to Sing It" song?
Definitely Everybody Talks by Neon Trees. Every single time I play it in the car, I always have to sing it. Like,
Yeah.
no doubt about it. And I think Jacob is gonna say that for sure. Probably say something stupid like Unwritten.
His favorite song.
Yeah. That's a good question. What does Asia think her biggest blessing in disguise is?
My biggest blessing in disguise would probably be everything that happened with my schooling. I feel like where I'm at now with my education is good, and I feel like if I had continued with that other school, because people were telling me like, oh, you can continue to be online and everything, and like you don't have to go to this new school, and I was like telling myself like I should, like I wanted to be online, but I was like, you know, I'll just get up and do it, and here I am.
You've come a long way in a short amount of time. Not many people can do what you did, so that is something that you should be proud of.
Yeah.
Do you think Jamie will say the same?
I think you will.
I think
I
so
hope
too,
so.
honestly. I think he will too.
What is your guilty pleasure trend?
Can you elaborate with that?
So like how like the Stanley Cup, for example. Someone's like, oh, like I like Stanley Cups. I look, you think that they're like a good cup. I would get one.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You know, I don't know if this would count, but one of my guilty pleasure trends is like the organizations and like having like a container for something that already has a container. I see so many people like crap on that, and I get it because, you know, the environmental friendly thing, but I honestly like having a separate carton for my eggs that's reusable and you can clean it and stuff. And then I honestly like the trend of like the glass bottles for the laundry detergent and organization like that. I think that's really cool, and I feel like if people like that for their aesthetic, then that's like good for them.
Yeah. What do you think Jacob's gonna say?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna like beat around the bush and not know what to say. I don't know. I don't think he'd have
a good response.
I don't think he'd have anything to say for that. Last question is, what was Asia's favorite grade level and why?
My favorite grade level was probably last grade, so 11th grade. Just because I felt like I had everything figured out. Like, I would do a workout in the morning, go to school, come back, do a workout after school, shower. I felt like I just had everything, like, routine. Especially when I had my fall room. I don't know. I just felt like aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
you definitely seem like you had your life so organized and put together.
Yeah.
And what do you think Jamie's gonna say?
Probably like first grade. Because I always tell him stuff about first grade. Describe yourself in 3 words.
I would say outgoing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Confident too, because I feel like even though I have those little times where I'm like insecure about myself, I'm mostly confident in myself.
Yeah.
And I would say devoted too. I think Jacob would say probably confident, intelligent, and funny. Probably something like that. That's it for all of our questions.
All right. Let's go round up the guys.
Alright, so we have our men here, our guys here. I don't know what to say. This is my husband Jacob.
And this is my fiance, Jamie.
Hello.
So I'm going to be asking my questions to Jamie.
And I'm asking mine to Jacob.
You guys ready for this?
Yes. Sure.
How well do you guys think you're going to do?
There's 5 questions. I think I'm gonna get about 3 out of 5 right.
You have no hope for yourself?
I know I do have hope, but like it's gonna be like some like obscure question that you asked me once, like in the first month of our relationship. And I did not remember. It's gonna be like something like, oh, what's the time of death for baby the hamster? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. So Jamie, first question is to describe Asia's dream wedding, the scenery, the dress, the food, etc.
Well, we're getting there. I don't know, she was committed that much. We plan on having a beach wedding. That's what she's been talking about for a while. And the dress, she wants like a traditional wedding dress, kind of shorter though, because she likes shorter dresses. We haven't been sure on the food, but we've been talking about just getting like a Cane's like catering thing, just because it's simple and it's gonna feed a lot of people. And we're gonna have like a smaller wedding, just like immediate family. Yeah, it's gonna be on the beach and it's gonna be beautiful.
Alright, this is for you, Jacob.
Oh no.
What is Azaria's favorite still on-screen character from Grey's Anatomy?
Still on screen character?
Yeah, so they haven't died or they haven't left.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't upkeep with Grey's Anatomy. I'm gonna say Christina.
No,
She's not on screen anymore. She left.
No? Oh,
Where
that's
is
right.
she left a
That's
while
right.
ago. What
That's
are you
right. She's
on?
at the new hospital.
Yeah, in Switzerland, buddy.
On
Keep up.
screen?
Come on. It's DeLuca. Everybody knows it.
On
Grey's Anatomy.
It's DeLuca, I swear.
So you're just gonna go with I don't know.
Those
No.
Italians.
I'm gonna say... Oh my god. Bailey. It has to be Bailey.
Question number 2, Jamie. Do you think Asia could be stuck on an island with nothing but natural resources to survive and or escape? And explain your answer.
Hell no. I think that Asia could. It might take her a minute to figure things out.
Wouldn't it take anyone a minute?
It would take me. It would take anybody a minute, unless you're like Steven Seagal, all right? And you're just like, I have this many years of karate.
Karate has to do.
I don't know. Self-defense is important when there's monkeys and jaguars.
On an island?
Yeah.
Monkeys and jaguars.
Yes, monkeys and jaguars on an island. It's called Monkey Jaguar Island. If you're on the Galapagos and those tortoises coming at you, you gotta know what you're doing. As far as I know, in our relationship, I don't know if you have any like survival training or survival skills. I mean,
I'm alive.
Wait, so
right?
you
you
don't
are alive. I mean, you survived this long. I'll give you like a month.
it's like survive or escape. So do you think that she would just survive a month and not be able to escape?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like she'd be able to try to escape. Like, in that one scene in Moana where she, like, gets on the boat and, like, the wave knocks her back into, like, the water. I feel like that's how it would be, and she would swim back and, like, try again. I'm not doubting her abilities, but, I mean, like, it's really hard. Like, they make it look so easy in, like, the movies just because it's like it's a movie. They have to make it look easy.
Okay, you're just yapping about random stuff.
What is Azaria's favorite physical trait about herself?
I'd say your favorite physical trait about you would probably be your hair.
Jamie, what is
That's my name.
Asia's... What is Asia's favorite childhood memory? Why is it so memorable to her?
Her favorite childhood memory, from what she's told me, would be her trip to Washington with her older brother. Because she was telling me like how like fun it was being with him.
What about
and her
Azaria?
sister.
She was there too.
Yeah, I just said with Azaria.
No, you said with her older brother.
Her with her older brother and her older sissy. She was telling me like how fun it was being with her brother and her sister, and she loved being up there and experiencing it the first time with her brother and her sister. That is her favorite childhood memory. With her sister.
Jacob,
Oh no.
what is Azaria's "If I hear it, I'm going to sing it" song?
Nobody knows.
If you hear it, you're gonna sing it song. Right now, I'd probably say either Everybody Talks or These Words. She has been playing them like nonstop.
I think I would have said No Hands by Waka Flocka.
What does Asia think her biggest blessing in disguise is?
Asia's biggest blessing in disguise? She's told me a bunch of them.
She has?
Yes. I'm trying to figure out which one would be the one she considers the biggest blessing in disguise. I think her biggest her biggest blessing in disguise, I believe, would probably be her transferring to online school, because it started off pretty rough for her in the beginning, but then as time went on, she's really like developed into like an amazing student with the online school she's going at for now. And she is on track to graduate at a really good pace, and I'm really proud of her.
Jacob, what's Azaria's guilty pleasure trend?
Guilty pleasure trend?
So, something like the Stanley Cup. How some people obviously are against it and other people are like, oh, I like it, but
Like hockey?
wouldn't say it out loud.
No.
I mean, if it's something like that, I would say like Juicy Couture. Because she has a lot of Juicy Couture stuff. She has purses, shoes, clothing items.
That's a pleasure that I do not feel guilty about.
You know, if for like a guilty pleasure, I was gonna be like, it's gooning.
Cut the show. Alright, Jamie, last question.
Ooh, final question.
What was Asia's favorite grade level and why?
Favorite grade level. This is the obscure question we went over for the first month in our relationship that I do not remember. I would say, knowing her, it was probably like a really like lower grade, like a really like when she was young. Like I would say like first grade. Being in school was fun back then. Like you didn't like hate waking up at 6 a.m. to go on a bus to like learn what squares are.
There was a point in my education where I didn't have to wake up at 6 in the morning.
Middle school is awful. I don't think anybody's favorite is like, oh, I really love 7th grade. Like,
If you didn't
hell
get
no.
bullied, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the worst stage in your life. Like, I didn't get bullied in 7th grade, but I'm like, it was the worst
I got a
experience in my
hamster in
life.
7th grade.
Yeah, and then it died. I would say it would definitely be like a younger grade like that. High school's fun. I mean, she's had some good years like in her high school, like years.
Okay, Jacob. Describe Azaria in 3 words.
Caring, beautiful, and intelligent. I feel like I did horrible.
So, for the reveal, the guys are going to have to wait until this video is posted on YouTube.
Are you serious?
But this was entertaining for me and Asia because we already knew what the answers were, so.
Yeah.
Tell me how I did when they leave.
You said so good.
Cat. Did I at least get 3 out of 5 right? Look on your face told me that I knew exactly what I got, and that was 1.
So, after hearing the questions, do you guys change your answer? Do you feel more confident? Do you feel less confident?
I mean, the school one was really out there. I enjoyed, my favorite year would be like senior year because I was able to like do more, but like her senior year is a lot different than mine because she's doing online school in the mountains of Arizona. So it's going to be different.
I thought I was gonna do terrible. I know I did terrible. I would just, after every answer, I just listened to the complete silence.
I think us sitting back here was even better because, like, they were up there and weren't able to see our reactions.
I could feel the reactions.
Yeah, I could
I know
feel y'all
all
just
the
like.
looks you were just making behind me. Like,
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure
Idiot.
if you guys if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe and comment if you guys want to see more of Jamie or Jacob or Asia in my videos.
Bye.